The Terrapin's long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia Tech's offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country. But you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Maryland's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's White. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They pulls it in, the first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Terrapins have this offense rolling. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man in the middle. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Terrapins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw again. And he will score! Touchdown, Terrapins! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st down, 10 yards to go. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Offense working from the pistol. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They go to the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's White. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Grab near the marker. It's White. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively.
He wants to take the top off. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, the offense is getting aggressive, and they're trying to take a shot on that play. Just an awesome job in coverage in the back end defensively.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's on target and complete. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. They'll go to the ground. Makes his man miss.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
It's caught. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 2nd and goal for the offense. He'll do it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. Had to settle for the field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Flushed out of the pocket. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's White. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the Terrapins will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Line gets set, first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hardy.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. He did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Yellow Jackets are facing third and inches. Fired complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Cook. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It's good. But wait a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It had been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's White. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Got the first down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Grab behind the line. It's Humphrey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Makes the catch. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
What do you do now if you're the offense, right? After that incomplete fourth down, but you've driven the entire field. At this point, do you just say, we got to go for a touchdown, or do you just pay the drive off by kicking a field goal?
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The give out of the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on first down. Got a man. It's Cook. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Harding. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And the Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harding. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Wants to go up top on first down. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Looking to fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get it. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Terrapin! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. He's going to let it go. Snags it down the right side. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create.
Sprinting away. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. First and goal coming up. The Yellow Jackets just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Rushes on him. What a job to lay out and make the catch. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. Look out, he's got room. Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Cole.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Quickly complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on first and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy completion. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it on 4th down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little shorter 4th down, but this offense has got to stay fast-paced and
He's got it. First down and more. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Now on first and 10 from the 26. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash at 45 yards out. That is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's White. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Terrapins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Makes the catch. It's Cook.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on third. Snagged in the middle. It's Garrison. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. He caught it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Hand off from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Back to pass on second down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapin!
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That pass is incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. From the gun on third down. Finds his man. It's Washington. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Harding. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Richards. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
The Yellow Jackets back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's White. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they can get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking for room. It's McLaurin. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Caught close to the marker, it's White. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. The get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.